Hey guys, it's been a crazy day. Not really crazy, but just reminiscing on some things. And I started thinking about what would you do if when you were 20, 21, 22, somewhere in there, you had a stroke? What would you do if after having a stroke, they told you that you would never get your eyesight back? What would you do if you get married and they tell you that you'll never be able to have children? What would you do if your job suddenly ends? What would you do um, if, after years of hospital visits and $500,000 in medical bills, they finally tell you that you have MS and the chances are you won't be able to walk? What would you do? I've heard all those things before. I've experienced all those things before. I've been told all those things before. And so many times when you are told things about your life, when I am told things about my life, I have a tendency to want to believe them. I have a tendency to say they are the experts, that I should listen to them. I have a tendency to put limits on myself about what I am able to do. What would you do if your destiny, your passion was to stand and teach to millions? What would you do if your passion and destiny was to travel the world and show God who God is through your service and your love? What would you do if all of that was put in jeopardy with a diagnosis? What I've learned today is there are no limits. Almost a year ago, literally, it's been almost a year. August 26th will be a year. Almost a year ago, no, 24th, I was told that, excuse me, I was told that I have MS. I was told that there was a good chance that I would not be able to walk, that I would have to file FMLA and then disability, that I would need assistance with taking care of myself. And I would need all these treatments that were very expensive and we could not afford. And I went to God in prayer and said, God, what do you want me to do? Why is this happening to me? What is the lesson that I need to learn? From that diagnosis, I've lost 65 pounds. I have 65 to go. I changed my eating habits as much as possible. Nah, it's a lot. I've changed it when I want to. We definitely have a way too many cheat days. But I changed my eating habits. I changed how I saw food. Recently, I started walking. We're actually in a goal to walk 100 miles this month. I'm about at 75 miles. Today, I did something that most people who have experienced what I've experienced, most people who have the diagnosis that I have, would never be able to do. Not because of anything crazy, but the fact that people are told they can't do it. Today I walked 13 miles. 13 miles is a half marathon. It is amazing to me what our bodies are able to do when we take the limits off. Our own limits, the limits that we have put in place. We take the limits off ourselves and we say, try it. Try it and see what we're able to do. If you don't succeed, try again. Today I succeeded. I walked 13.1 miles, half marathon. And every step that I took for people who have been told that they could not. Every step I took was a step into every cannot, will not in my life. I ask you to do the same. You don't have to do a half marathon. You don't have to walk 100 miles in 1 month. But I do ask that you do something. Do it for only one reason. Because someone told you that you couldn't.